Hey guys, welcome back to another side quest episode. Okay, so I am literally recording this right after getting home from the concert. I went to go see Alex Warren. Sorry, I was reading messages. I went to go see Alex Warren. If you don't know who Alex Warren is, the best way I can describe his music is he writes about grieving his dead parents and about how much he loves his wife. It's like the best way I can describe it. He sings Burning Down and Ordinary. Those are probably his top two songs that everybody knows. I am on the verge of losing my voice from this concert, which is why I'm recording it tonight, is because I know tomorrow I may or may not have a voice. So we're recording it tonight before I go to bed. And can I just say, like, the first two side quest episodes were also about concerts, and they were about how, like, the first one was about Bailey Zimmerman and how, hold on, I got a text message. I lost my train of thought. How attractive Bailey Hudson and Blake were. And then the second one was about Chris Gray and how attractive he was. And if you know Book Talk, he's like the definition of Book Talk. Sorry, I'm gonna answer this text real quick. Anyways, what was I saying? Oh yeah, the first two were about Bailey Zimmerman. The first one was about Bailey Zimmerman, Blake White, and Hudson Westbrook, and about how fine they were. The second one was about Chris Gray and about how fine he was and how that he's the definition of Book Talk. And this one is about Alex Warren and the fact that I have never cried, sang, danced, screamed so much at a concert ever. And even at Shawn Mendes, he definitely is in my top 10. He's definitely number one. He's definitely number one. It definitely goes him, and then Bailey Zimmerman, and then the Jonas Brothers, and then Pentatonix, and then Shawn Mendes. I think that was four. Bailey. Alex Warren, Bailey Zimmerman, Jonas Brothers, Chris Gray, then Pentatonix, then Shawn Mendes. Told you he'd be in like the top 10. I told you Shawn Mendes was going to be in the top 10. But yeah, I don't even know where to start. The people that opened for him were Nate and Alex Wolf, and I've never heard of them, at least not as a band, until tonight. But Alex Wolf played Spencer in Jumanji in 2017, and when he was on the drums, I was like, he looks like oddly fucking familiar. And so I Googled him and was like, bro, because at first I looked at my friend and I was like, dude, he looks like the guy from Jumanji. And he was like, dude, I was just thinking that. And so I Googled him and I ended up being right. He's Spencer from Jumanji. And so when it got like super quiet, when they were like exiting, I screamed in the whole arena and was like, Alex, I loved you in Jumanji. And like the arena erupted. And one girl was like, yes. And I was like, I'm so glad I'm not the only one that registered. And then we had like an hour and a half break, or maybe half an hour break. And then Alex came out, and oh my gosh, I knew I was gonna cry. I knew that I mentally prepared myself to cry. I did not mentally prepare myself for the emotional breakdown I was going to have. So let's unpack it. So when Alex Warren was 9, his dad died. I was about to say his dad died when he was 9, but I just said that. So when Alex Warren was 9, his dad died, and he just told us that. And when I was 10, my biological mom passed away. Now, I relate a lot to Alex's music because it is about grieving and the fact that he's lost his parents. And so he was doing this like whole spiel about his dad, and that when he was grieving, he could be in a room full of people and still feel alone. And how as he got older, he realized that when he was 9, he didn't really grieve. And so which as a kid, how are you supposed to like go through that, navigate through that? Because when I was 10, I didn't grieve my mom either. And as I'm getting older, it's like random things hit. So this was before he sang Eternity. It was either Eternity or Save You a Seat. And oh my goodness, he is one of my favorite artists, not only because I can like relate to his music, but because seeing him perform, he has so much emotion, even if he sings that song like 7,000 times. Y'all, it was insane. I was jumping, I was crying, I was screaming, I was dancing, I was singing, I was embarrassing myself, no doubt. I was definitely having fun and enjoying the time just being there. My best friend that I went with, he had fun, he was crying. There was a mom that sat next to us, she was crying. And he even asked, like, the end of his whole spiel, if, like, anybody's lost anybody. Like, raise your hand if you've lost anybody. And the whole arena had their hand up. The whole arena had their hand up. And then he had this little kid get to hit the confetti button, so that was really cool, seeing the whole process of that. He mentioned Cover, but Cover wasn't there. I love Cover. Cover did paint his guitars, and I love them. If you can hear licking in the background, my dog is on my bed, so I apologize for that. But Cowboy, stop it. Now he's looking at me like I'm a monster. Quit. But so yeah, it was really fun. It was super fun. I left with a shirt and a hat. The shirt says I Heart AW, and that hat says Finding Family on the Road 2026, the World Tour by Alex Warren. Y'all, if you get the chance to go see Alex Warren live, take it. It's worth it, 100%. He is definitely one of those artists that will never forget where he came from and where he started. And he's awesome. He's awesome. So definitely go see that. That was not as exciting as the other ones, but still super exciting. I still had fun. I was decently close to the stage, about where I was for Bailey, just on the opposite side. So I did love that. His backup singers were amazing. They would get into it and like dance and do all this fun stuff, so that was really cool. His band was awesome. His bass guitarist was from Fort Worth, so that was really cool. And if y'all get a chance to ever listen to Alex Warren's music, or Nate and Alex Wolf, go ahead and listen to them. And yeah, I think I'm gonna call it a night, to be honest, because it is 12:17 p.m. and your girl's got work tomorrow. So, love that. But anyways, so yeah. So don't forget to follow and subscribe to the YouTube channel. Leave comments about what you think my next side quest episode is going to be about. Because I'm trying to make it not all about concerts, but recently all I've been going to is concerts. So, yeah, just leave a comment on what you think the next episode's going to be about. And I'll see y'all, or I'll talk to y'all Wednesday. Hope everybody has a good night. Bye, besties.